case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In 2001, the Supreme Court of the United States heard the case of Palazzolo v. Rhode Island, which centered on the government's obligation to compensate property owners when regulations infringe on their property rights. Anthony Palazzolo sought to develop his waterfront property in westerly Rhode Island, but his proposals were rejected by the Rhode Island Coastal Resources Management Council due to the property's wetland designation under state law. He claimed that this constituted a taking of his property without compensation, in violation of the Fifth Amendment's Takings Clause. The Rhode Island Supreme Court rejected Palazzolo's claim, arguing that it was not ripe and that the property had been acquired after the regulations were enacted. Palazzolo appealed to the Supreme Court of the United States, which granted certiorari and ultimately ruled in his favor on the issue of whether a taking claim could be avoided because of ripeness or post-enactment transfer of ownership. However, the court found that Palazzolo was not entitled to compensation, as his property still had significant worth. The Supreme Court applied the Penn Central analysis to determine if a taking had occurred and concluded that while the state could not avoid its obligation to pay compensation if a taking was proven through claims of ripeness or post-enactment transfer of ownership, a landowner was not entitled to compensation if their property retained significant worth. In Palazzolo's case, the court held that his takings claim was unproven, as his property still maintained significant value.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.